You can't be heard in loud situations. What can you do? In this video, I'm going to share with you how to be heard in any loud situation, easily, comfortably, and every time. Let's get started. I can't be heard in a loud situation. What do I do? I have many of my clients who come to me because they can't be heard when they're in a restaurant or with a lot of sound in the background, or they're at a concert, or they're in a nightclub. They have a hard time being heard. Well, I do want to say that I relate to that entirely because I remember very clearly being in college and going to a fraternity party and trying to talk to somebody who was, about this close from me, maybe that far, and they couldn't hear what I was saying. That was so frustrating. They couldn't hear what I was saying. I had to shout. I got louder and louder. I tried to talk so they could hear me, but it still didn't work. Well, luckily, around that time, I was starting my voice training more seriously, learning how to use the voice, support the voice, place the voice, and understand how it works so that it could be heard in any situation. And I learned 3 simple things that you can employ the next time you go out and find yourself in a loud situation. First, learn to pitch your voice up. In my video regarding vocal nodes and how to get over them on your own, one of the things I talked about was finding the right vocal register, finding the placement of your voice, which is if you were to say, if you agreed with somebody or you discovered something, that's the placement you want to have of your voice. And in this case, I really want you to find that area and pitch it right there in that facial mask. So you can imagine it kind of coming out through your forehead. Those sounds are aiming through your forehead. Just having that visualization will help get you have that sound forward and moving towards the other person. So oftentimes when we speak, our voice is sort of just here. It's not really moving forward. It's sort of just staying in this area. So we want to make sure we get these vibrations to work. What I didn't mention to you is for men and women, it's sometimes a different situation. For men, when they're speaking, their voice tends to be at about the same range as that background music or background sound, and it can be very difficult to be heard. For women, sometimes your voices are pitched already a little higher up, and that sound can move up over the background noise. However, I've had clients, female and male, who've come to me who've experienced this. So by pitching your voice forward, you'll be getting over that din. Number 2, overly articulate. Overly articulate what you're saying. Use your lips. Use your mouth to really be understood. By doing that, you're giving people a benefit, a little legs up, so to speak. Because now they don't have to rely necessarily on what it is that you are saying. They can see what you're speaking. They can understand when you're making a P sound or an M sound. You don't have to be overly obvious about it, but just articulate a little bit more than you're used to by showing them what you're saying. Number 3, speak slowly. If you rush through what you're saying and you don't use your lips and you're not pitching your voice forward, people are going to have a heck of a time trying to understand anything you're saying. By speaking more slowly, by using your lips, and by pitching your voice forward, you're going to be understood every time, no matter what the situation is. So, this weekend, when you go out, I want you to try this new technique, pitching your voice forward, overly articulating, and speaking slowly. Let me know how it goes for you. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.